Welcome to Self-reg, the board game. Self-reg is a method for managing tension and stress. And this game will teach you some of the basics about it. The method was developed by Dr. Stuart Shanker. It's a very interesting method. I quite like it. So I made a board game. Here it is. In this board game, as you can see, there are classrooms and libraries and things around the board. And in the middle we have the self-reg room, and that's where you'll start by placing your players. At the top we have 5 domain and their cards, event cards, and we also in this game have a character. So the character I have chosen is Happy Chappy, age 8, and the underlined score represents their starting place. So this guy starts with an emotional trait of 4, pro-social of 3, social of 4, cognitive 3, and biological 2. And at the bottom we have tension. We're going to start that at 5. We have bad stress and good stress, and also energy. So in this game, our energy is going to tell us how far we get to move. So let's say I was the first player. I would move my guy. I'd look here. Okay, I've got 5 energy, so I get to move my player 5 spaces. So I'm going to choose to go to the gym. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the gym, you can see we have biological event cards, and emotional. So I'm going to choose the emotional because I have a higher emotional score currently than my biological score. And these scores will change throughout the game, but here is my emotional card. It says, you start to argue because Billy is cheating in the game. Roll the die equal to your emotional domain. Okay, so my emotional domain is 4. So I'm going to take 4 of these die. These are great little die. They have a 2 on one side, a 1, and a 0, and then that's replicated again, 2, 1, 0. So I'm going to roll 4 of them. And I got 2, 4, 6. So I will look on here, and 6 is between 3 and 7. So this is what happened. A teacher intervenes and you walk away. Reduce tension by 1. So I'll go over to my tension score, and I will move it down by 1. Then it would be the next person's turn. Continue taking turns throughout the game. If by chance you end up rolling a really low score, what will happen is your brain will go into fight or flight. You will then lose 1 energy, which will slow you down. And you'll have to make your way to the self-reg room to rejuvenate before you can go on to other rooms. So you would have to make your way, sometimes really slowly, back to here, and in there you can see it says gain 1 energy, reduce 1 tension by 1. That will make our energy go up, and our tension will get reduced by 1. So basically in this game, you're going to move around the rooms, hopefully learn some things about self-reg. You will experience these events. You can only go into the self-reg room in the middle when you're instructed to do so by a card. What happens if you get your energy up really high to 10, or your good stress goes all the way up to 10, and then another card, let's say you pulled an emotional card, and it gave you that 1 extra to go over. So you go to the star, and if you refer to the star over here, it says reset value to 5 and add 1 value in the same domain as the last card you chose. So you reset to 5, and then that last card was an emotional trait, so then I would put that up to 5. Same thing happens when you reduce your stress or your tension or your bad stress. Same thing happens. You're going to reset to 5 and add 1 in the domain that you were just, and the event was just in. Now, alternatively, if you lose your good stress or lose your energy or gain too much tension or gain too much stress, you'll see the little symbol here and here, and that will tell you that you need to reset your value to 5 again and then lose a trait. So let's say it was in the pro-social, then instead of being at 4 now, I would go down. Now, the way you win the game is, it's a cooperative game, so if two are playing, two of the characters have maxed out 2 of their trait scores, so this guy has a maxed out biological and emotional score, and the other player also had the same, then we would win the game. And alternatively, to lose the game, basically the opposite happens if 2 players have gone down to the lowest score in 2 of their domains. Then you lose the game. I hope you like this game. It has a lot more to go. As you can see, the graphics aren't there yet. But I do have an artist who is willing to do some of that work if we develop it. And thanks very much for watching.